Like, there's nothing better than when have you ever dated a black chick and saw her ex is white, and you're like, oh, thank God.
8 Carlos underscore Rod donated $5. How to bully a Chad who tries to one-up lol.
How to bully a Chad who tries to one up? Super simple. How did incels bully me? And I was the bully Chad? They walked into my nightclub with the finest bitches because they made 100 million off crypto. And I was their little security, just like this. Like, they literally would ignore me, bro. They would tip me $100 and not even look in my eyes because they thought I was the kid who bullied them in high school. When really in high school, I know everyone says this, but I mean it, I was them. I hate when influencers say, I was the nerd in high school. Stop the cringe, bro. If you're an influencer, it means you're social climbing. So we know you're social climbing in high school, bitch. I had opportunities and I didn't do it. I just stayed with my clan. Just fucking gamer clan. Anime gamer clan. Let's go. By the way, I want to talk about everyone in my high school. I pray for you guys because none of you are internationally famous and rich. There's not one Zherka. Fuck you all. Nah, I'm being crazy because I was like winning a lot of people over and I still didn't. Bro, you know what my problem is? My problem is I hate everything I do. So I hate influencers and this is the world I'm in. Isn't that crazy? This Hegelian energy. You're antisocial. I don't know if we call it antisocial because I've never enjoyed talking to a friend. Like Sneeko and I is so much fun because we just talk. We just had a couple of hot babes on our laps as him and I whispered to each other about business. It's like a lot of fun. But with homies, it's like, what? It's so, I hate partying with Sneeko because like, he doesn't tell girls he's famous. So I'm going way faster with my girl than he is with his. And all my game is like, Google me, bitch. And all Sneeko would be like, I do. I have a private job. I work from home. That's how Sneeko talks to them. And I'm like, bro, Sneeko, we don't have time for this. Like, Heel Mike and I are all about resume up front. And that's why Sneeko's so, like, humble and, like, Christian-like. You know what I mean? No, I'm not famous on
Desires donated $9.80. I understand people are selfish, so I support their selfishness and they love me. For example, I give them credit and recognition in front of others and my fangs sink deeper in their psyche. God bless you, Z.
I'll tell you this, man. Never give a man a compliment unless it reminds you of something you want to be like or if it reminds you of family. Because most compliments are fake as fuck, bro. It's like Aiden's friends complimenting him to sustain their position. And by the way, maybe I'm bad at reading Zoomers. I'm good at reading anyone. I'm a doorman. Fucking read anyone. I can't read Zoomers. I was wrong about all of them. Like, think of Aiden. I was convinced because he has my kind of comedy style that he doesn't want suck-ups around him. He's nothing like me. Bro, he waited 4 months for me to be... When he was putting me on his streams for 4 months, he was just waiting for me to stop attacking him. And then he was fed up. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Zoomers are like soft, bro. They're soft people. My buddies and I, when we're together, it sounds like we hate each other, bro. We just shit on each other until we're all insecure, right? Which it kind of sucked. I remember when I was like teaching my boys game because they were good at getting women, but it was taking 2 hours. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So I was like, okay, step one, we should stop attacking each other because when we enter the club, we all get insecure. You fucking big nose Jew. You fucking big nose Muslim. You sturdy Albanian. Like we shit on each other till we all walk in the club quiet. I'm like, yeah, let's be more like effective this time. Like, aren't you just a drug dealer? Zherka, come back to atheism. I would never, because it's just boring. Like, what the fuck does watching ancient aliens is boring to me. What the fuck do atheists even talk about? Or imagine being an atheist and then your girlfriend of 5 years, you know, it's approaching that time of marrying her. And she's like this. I watched a conservative Christian channel on TV and he had a wife and kids, and like she knows she's leaving your ass, bro. Like, atheist women don't want atheist men because there's nothing conservative about that energy, man. She needs her DNA conserved. She wants kids, bro. If your girlfriend doesn't want to be the mother of your kids, you're gonna get cheated on so hard, bro. I don't care if it's the first month or the 10th year with her. You are so fucked, bro. In the deepest parts of their psyche, they can only do one job. You'll ask any girl, do you want to be a mom? They always answer like this. Well, later, or it's always a halfway answer. There's a lot of guys that you ask them, you want to be a dad? No. And they're telling you the truth. But women, they can't directly answer that because deep down they all want to be. And yo, check this out. Women are the greatest losers the history has ever seen. When you talk about the modern day woman, is the highest level of loser.
Sheffy donated $10. Big Z, I love your travel content.
Yeah.
You should try do more.
Yeah, suck my dick. Check this out. Here's why women are losers. My dude. They all want YouTuber boyfriends. Because they grew up watching YouTube. I grew up watching YouTube. I didn't want Sniper Wolf. I was like, I'll get something on my level. Like, they all think they're going to get that. They think David Dobrik's going to be... Ladies, if you're 23 and single, what makes you think at 27 you're going to get it together? Like, it's a clock. For you guys, it's a clock. Then stop traumatizing all women. They traumatized me because at the club, they used to grab my nuts without my consent. So they started it. I'm just shooting my web on them. I'm so horny. I can just feel it. Now, don't be nice to women. I mean, how's that working for you? You know why you should never be nice to a woman? Because there's nothing arousing about nice. Look what arouses them. That's in their self. You get it? Like, if that's the peak of their fun, is someone doing that to them? That looks like a genocide. That doesn't look like a nice guy. That's why they go for the bad boys, because it reminds them of that. It's so obvious, bro. It's like they're monkeys. You know how awkward it was when I was trying to be the bad boy as a gaming nerd? The first week was brutal, bro. You have no idea how long it took, bro. It was like, yeah. And then I opened a door I can't close. Now, my first thought is punching them in the nose. Right? Be like, what would you... Because it's the voice that pissed me off. If you... Look at this. I watch all my... Who watches their YouTube videos sped up? When the girl is talking on a podcast, try and put it on normal speed and listen to her. Brutal. Let me show you. It's the last cigarette of the year. You ruined our generation. Yeah, I repent for that. That's like my ongoing repent. Like, I deleted so much stuff off my phone. You know how many nudes of people I don't even remember are on my phone? I'd be like, damn, my girlfriend was so hot. That's not even my girlfriend. It was just some girl I met. Like I started mixing them up. There's no worse feeling than dating a girl and then going through your old photos looking for something and you accidentally stumble on a girl who's hotter than your girlfriend. That's why you got to delete them, bro. Because I never remember the chicks I've piped. It's like I repent, I blur it out. I'm weird like that. I've always done that. So, but if I have a photo, it flashes back. I still remember my first experience with my first girl that I liked and dated. She said to me, traumatized me, bro. She said, "So so what? We just gonna stay in this hotel with your broken dick?" And because she was so insecure that I don't want her, because I was like 21, I was having issues, and I was like, "Man, shut up." And then I would like, she went to bed, all happy cuddling, and we didn't do it, and I'd be up like this. I'd be up like this. I'd be up all night like this.
Luke donated
Trauma, bro.
$5. You're right, there is nothing nice about being nice. That's why Jesus got put on the cross. But understand that everything that seems good is bad. You see it in sweets, junk food, alcohol, etc. Earth is a hell for a believer in.
If I have to listen to that, at least donate more. When you give your little nutritional facts, like what a fucking retard. If you were to start a girl relationship solo, what does that mean? I do English. Josh Giddey beat the case. Man, that shit was so bogus. The kid looks like a baby. Not gonna lie though, Giddey is a perfect example of he has everything and pipes mid. When I was working construction, I was piping bitches, picking them up from their modeling shoots. Like, how are these guys so stupid? Right? What the fuck is that? Yeah, he piped us mid 16. Like, what the fuck? When I piped this 16-year-old girl, I'm kidding. You know how much alcohol I would need? Because as much as I don't think it's a big deal, I think it's a big deal to a guy who looks like me. Because humans age at different rates. And I don't think at 23, I was 30. I sped this shit. I went in the hyperbolic trend chamber. So, like, you know how weird it was piping 20, like 20 years old. I didn't like them too young back then. I was piping 20-year-old chicks at 22 years old myself as 260-pound lean trend monster. I still remember, dude, one time I gave this girl, Connie, I'll say the name. She's a fan. I haven't seen her in years, so I don't know if she even knows I do this. But, I once gave her the trendy, which is like, the trendig, so hard that after we piped, she got up to put her clothes on and started walking around the hotel. Like, this just kept dropping in because it was like the vibrations were, yeah. I used to actually, yeah, that was wild. I used to be like a dog. I'm reliving it right now. What dating advice? Yeah, hit me with your dating question because I answer them on our private server. Go to thezherkaofficial.com if you want the unwatered down truth. But I'll answer dating questions before we start this stream. Yeah. And get this caffeine out me. Date IQ call has to be like tomorrow or tonight. Tomorrow, because Hex needs to sleep. How to deal with bipolar bitches? Don't. Because if you see it as spirit world, that's demons. You're dating demons. Right? You want to date a girl with baby demons on her. Not something that's grown 20 years along her side that's gonna... Because remember, bipolar means you might go to jail for 5-10 years off a lie. I have a lot of experience with bipolar because they look like me, they sound like me. I'm not bipolar, but I have the symptoms, right? No. This is gonna sound crazy, but you need to date a boring girl. A boring girl is the girl that your buddies respect when you bring her to a party. You cannot date spicy. I'm telling you, if you're dating spicy, you have an issue with the anima. Like, anima's all experiences with women put into one. Since you're a baby, it's put into one angelic being in your psyche, and it's a monster. Like, I grew up thinking women are supposed to be bitchy because of Bulma. And I was really into Bulma, and I said I need to become Vegeta because I'm soft. But look at me, I just dated Bulmas and bitches, and I mean, it's fun. Everyone likes to argue if they're in my chat, but how much business have I lost because of that? Guys, you got to remember, man, business is what you're busy with. So if a girl gives you a 5-minute argument that pisses you off for 2 hours, you lost $2 million. So that 2 hours doesn't go away. It follows you for 2 weeks. You think about what she said in different ways. That's a lot of money making energy you missed out on. Like, and if someone showed you the stats, you would be traumatized at how much money you lost, right? Or imagine you're in a business meeting and you don't impress the people who are going to move you up because you don't even remember, but you're just negative. And they pick up on the negativity and they go, it's not an optimist. I don't want to work with this Zherka guy. He's just fucking angry. Someone said, should I DM my ex? No, dude, guys, remember, I always say people who DM their exes are alcoholics because you're putting a poison back into your life for fun. That's like what I do, right? You should understand how unhealthy that is. That's like, you know it's poison and you're still doing it. Because you got to remember, dude, if a woman is your ex-girlfriend, you know what it really means? It's her fault. No matter what you did, even if you punched her in the face, the relationship failed because of her. Because women date up, meaning they're dating someone they think is better than them. They're not dating McDonald's workers like us. We'll date anything that's pretty. Women date up, meaning at a breakup, who's the loser during a breakup? The person who lost someone who's better than them, which is the woman. So every breakup and divorce in history is the woman's fault, and she's the loser. Okay? Now, if women dated equal, like equality, say, oh, he makes the same money as me, he's same. If women dated equal, then it's different, right? What about a girl with daddy issues? Well, that's all of them because dads grew up with the television. So they're not dads, you know? And it's really sad. You see a strict Muslim family, they lose their daughter because she becomes a whore. Strict Christian family, daughter always becomes a whore. So I blame the dad, but how's the dad fighting mainstream media? Like, people are like, dude, Zherka, when I get messages like, you'd be such a good father. No, I wouldn't. My girl would be a whore. You think she's going to be on TikTok TikTok, Instagram, high school? You think I'm fighting the external world with the values I instilled in her when she's tempted to sin, just like the regular human at the highest capacity at that teenage age? Dude, trust me. It's sad what parents go through. And you know why you should listen to your parents? Because it's not about knowledge. Even if you're smarter than your parents, you should listen to them because experience trumps knowledge. That's why we go by the Bible.
Luke donated $5. Women will date equal when you have the right energy though. As you said yourself, you was picking up models working construction. Red pill never tells this truth.
Yeah, but I'm one man out of 3 billion. No one can do that. And what was I doing? Were they dating me were they volunteering? No. It required high levels of manipulation. You get what I'm saying? And remember, do they stay with me if I'm a construction worker? Well, they don't cheat, but they certainly argue, which makes me cheat, which makes them, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you don't need arguments, bro. That's why you need to get your life in order. And if all you are is a lonely guy who wants a girlfriend and you hate your life, it really means you betrayed yourself. Like, why aren't you a millionaire at 21 years old? Is it hard to do? No. If there's a gun to your head, you would do it. Everyone would just do it. It would be so easy, man. You start a YouTube channel, find what pops on an algorithm, and just do it. And I'm not saying talk in front of camera. You could just do a voiceover of something you learn, right? But if you choose women over career, you're left with neither. If you choose career over women, you're left with skanks. And if you choose God before career, then woman, you're pretty good. People act like I'm giving them the hard answer too. Am I? It's not the hard answer at all. Trust me, man. You know, here's the sad truth about men. Why men are such good people. One in the chat. Look at this.
Luke donated $5. I've got friends that are broke but look good and have alpha energy, and they literally live off their girlfriends. Yeah. There's so many cases of this.
Yeah, true.
Most red pill geeks don't understand cause they had to make money to get women.
No. But check this out. How long is that going to last? If you talk about sustaining, my dude, you know the bitch is going to upgrade. Trust me on that. Trust me. If you think... Also, check this out. Let's say they do stay home with a total bum. Are you getting the sex you want? Of course not. There's no genuine burning desire if you're a homeless fucking PlayStation player. Do you have her passwords? No, you don't. You're on the bum playing PlayStation. She's DMing other guys, exploring options, but she's just being lazy and staying with you. Like, is that the life you want? No. Plus, anytime someone DMs me and says a broke loser can have women, you know what you're telling me? You're telling me I can still be broke, John. Like, you just want to play PlayStation and you've got some chick that comes over and you think that's the end game of life. No, it's not. I'm the most immature guy on earth and I got it together. You have to. If a retard can do it, chat has to do it. Right? She's spiritual, not religious. Look, don't trust religious women ever. They're whores. They're all whores. Like, the scariest thing you can do is pretend a woman can rationalize divinity like a man. They're lying. My dude. It's very rare it's how you think it is. Like, for example, take me to any church and I will literally show you the good girls go evil. They go wild. Like, they're so good at hiding it, these Christian women. They're so good at hiding it. Especially when they're married. Especially. Because remember, a woman's thought is always, what if there's more to life? Can I bite from the fruit? So they're at home with their husband and they go, can I bite Zherka? And a big red flag is if your wife is laughing at another guy's jokes in front of you. Imagine what she does behind the scenes. Right? Like that, it's crazy to me that wives will be like, John, stop it, that's so funny. And their husband will be like, ha. And I'd be like, dude, it's not friendly. Don't let your wife touch me, you stupid idiot. I'm too polite to make it awkward, but I'm telling you on my stream, what are you doing? Okay? The best women ever, they almost tense up in front of me so they don't flirt. Those are good wives. When they literally treat me like an NPC, or if they're rude to me, I love them. I'm so nice to them because I go, oh, I get it. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it. And I think the most attractive thing a woman can do is be blind in front of other men. You know what I mean? So if you take her to a party, she's just around the girls, you, or if some guy's talking with you and you're with her, she's just not giving in to his fleshly desires, you know, because that guy talking is like, I fucking your wife. Yes. Yeah, that's why the Muslims got it right. I like Muslim women. They cover up. They're doing it right. Yeah, because for the longest time, I would want to show my girl off, but I'm like, in perfect world, I'd cut their fucking heads off if they didn't cover their hair. Okay, because women are very different from men, where men get triggered by how her hair curls at the bottom. You know, they get triggered by that, aroused, and women don't get that. They don't understand. Yeah, that's why Jesus said to sin through the eyes is the same thing. Because like if you're eye fucking someone's wife, you're degenerate. And usually porn makes you do that. Humans aren't that disgusting. But if you watch porn all the time, like she goes, "Oh, I'm actually a realtor," and then you go like this. Ned, you didn't tell me your wife's a realtor. Yeah. But I'll tell you this, man. My whole life I've been respectful with people's wives. I've never crossed lines. But I swear to God, they wouldn't do the same for me. I've never met someone as cool as me in the room like that. You know? Yeah, humans are gross. What do you think about Jack Doherty, girlfriend? I mean, she's a sweetheart, just not my type. If that's what you mean.
53x donated $5.01. How do you know if your bitch is cheating, or how would you test her loyalty to you?
Look, this is gonna sound extreme, and I'm not saying it to be like CNN. This is not clickbait, but
Tommy donated $5. Thoughts on Vitali?
we talk all the time. He's great. Here's the truth. If you don't have your girl's passwords, I don't care if you're my best friend, she's a whore. And I don't bring it up in front of my buddies. I don't want arguments, so I just say it on my stream. And when they bring it up to me in person, I go, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about your life, bro. It's your life. It's your life. But I'm saying it on stream. All of my best friends watching this, all 100 of you that we barely talk anymore, your girl, if you don't have the password, she is yeah. See you at the Christmas party. And yeah. Yeah, people think getting the passwords is so hard. It's hard because you can't close the door on her life. If you could turn around and block her because she doesn't do it, she'll do it. So if she senses, oh fuck, Zherka will block me if I don't do this, but he just took me to Disneyland. What the fuck? Do it. Block her. Matter of fact, it increases your reputation because she tells all her friends, and then her friends date you. It's fucking great. Do it. Do it. Be the authority of your town. Someone said, what if she calls you insecure? Always double down. So, John, you're just insecure. I am. Give it, bitch. With women, never negotiate with terrorists. If she calls you a racist, you go, I am. If they call you a fucking toxic masculine, I am. Anything. And I'm telling you, if it's your girl and you poke her nose with yours and say, I am. And I'm not Andrew Tate that's a faggot who says, I'm not jealous, I'm territorial. I'm jealous, bitch, give it. That's how you do it in her fucking eyes, right? And it's not enough. Take her Neopets passwords, take Club Penguin, everything. See if it don't spark a fucking light in her clit. The problem is you don't have abundance. So when I say I'm jealous, give it, and they don't, the next day they're literally blocked because they see me with another girl on their feed, and they go to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, he blocked me. Yeah. And I'll just post a picture with a girl like this, and the caption will be like passwords. It'll just be code for her. So she knows I'm a fucking terrorist. And they can never let it go. They always have to like get their friend's phone, contact me and say, what the fuck are you doing? Why did you post that? Was that passwords thing? I know it's about me. I go, everything's about you. When I bang this new chick, I think about you. You ruined us. We had so much fun at Disneyland. You chose to be fucking IG whore. Scroll till you rot, bitch. Scroll till you're 70, bitch. Scroll till you see all your friends married and you're letting the pit bull puppies lick peanut butter up your fucking pussy, faggot, and then hang up. That's the power of status and network, bro. You can just ditch them. And it sucks because I hate the new girl. When I ditch her and I'm with the new girl, I go, oh, I missed that one. But whatever. And girls don't understand. Like, one girl let this shit go for 7 months. When I saw her at a party, she's like, you're a psychopath. Because I wouldn't unblock her at the party. I'm like, I can talk to you in person, but social media, I can't. She's like, why? It's like, because I don't have your passwords. And I never even got the passwords from her. I just banged her in the washroom. Zherka, you're genetically gifted. Bro, 90% of my streams is me homeless, fat, with a beard, picking up every girl on Monkey. You don't have to be a Chad, bro. I've shown it every way. And when I pick up these girls, they don't even know how tall I am. People are like, it's because you're tall. 90% of my pickups are online. They don't even know. They find that out after they're giggling. Yeah, I'm not reading a paragraph. Brett. What kind of name's Brett? Kavanaugh. Advice on meeting women if you're a guy. With what? Zherka is just likable. I'm not. Ask anyone who knows me. I'm the least likable, but I manipulate. Like when I sit next to you in art class, I manipulate. If I need to copy your homework, I manipulate. You think I really want to make you laugh? Give me a break. It's just I manipulate people. Like the number one thing women have always said, they've in my hometown, there's a group chat of girls who called me a Lucifer, Satan, the devil himself, because they're like, John can have a blast and laugh with you and cry with you and just laughing. He's crying, he's laughing so hard, and then forget you ever existed. That's hot and cold. That's what I teach. That's a roller coaster of I'll take you to heaven, and guess what? Gates closed. There's only one day. Go back to Earth, bitch. Right? Yeah. You know how many parties I've wanted to stay longer at the party? Yo, check this out.
Demise 24 with 9 bodies donated $5. You talk about picking up women, but what's the best way to have a successful relationship with a bitch without it getting dry? How often should you see your girlfriend?
Very rare. You should be very, very hard to reach. You should be once a week date night. At the most, that's how much you should be making money. You should be around the boys. You should be around masculine energy. So when you come home, she senses it. Because if you're alone, it just doesn't amplify. You need to be around warrior mindsets. So, because dude, that thing is fleeting. That psyche of I'm a badass. It goes away. She cuddles you for 1 hour and you're softer. Have you ever just, holy fuck, we've been cuddling for 9 hours? This is not like me. She's softening you to see if you're a fucking fan. Right? You know how many times I want to cuddle with a chick? But I knew, since it's our first time hooking up, to get her to chase me, I have to get up, yank up my true religions in front of her eyes and leave. I gotta go put my pants on. And then she goes, oh, okay. And she's way more attractive than me. And I leave and I stay at the parking lot like this. She's so cute. I just want to cuddle. But I know if I cuddle, she'll see me in the morning time. She sees you in the morning time. You're homeless there. You got to go. You got to traumatize the model. Traumatize. You got, especially if you're average or ugly. Because then she goes, an ugly nigga did that? I got bad eyesight. He must be Brad Pitt. And I'll tell you this. No man leaves them after they pipe. They get cozy and they go to bed. Especially because you have to leave at the peak of intimacy. Everyone thinks the peak of intimacy is something you got to drag out. Oh, she likes me. She can't stop kissing my neck. You got to drag this out. No, you got to take heaven away from her. Pull the rug, nigga. It's a fucking crypto rug pull. This is what you have to do. That's why, you know how many parties I've been at where I avoid the hot girl? Because I know what I'm going to do. And I start talking to her. Maybe I got a few drinks in me. She's laughing. As she's dying laughing, falling on the couch, yanking on me. And I'm like, we're touching each other, right? I go, I got to piss. And I walk out, leave the party. And I go home. And I sit here like this. I left at 11. That party goes to 4 a.m. I want to be there so bad. But I knew I have to leave on a high note, and I'm never going to make her laugh harder than the whole night. I would have just drank and made it worse, or made it neutral, or I need to leave that fucking impression. You know how many phone calls I want to actually talk to the bitch about something? It's going great, honeymoon stage, but I hang up mid-laughter. So she goes, oh, this guy's fleeting. This guy's always disappearing from me. And then when I did it so long, now it's my nature. Now I do it because I hate talking to them. Like I faked being a badass for so many years that I actually became the fucking guy that I was pretending. Now I actually leave the party. I'm too cool for you guys. Like I faked it until I actually became real. And this is peak games. This is what I teach, because you'll never meet a man on earth that will sacrifice parties and everything like that just to win some fucking whore over. You'll never meet a man this obsessed with winning, because if you win a girl over, it's not that rewarding. But if you win hard, you have the bitch for life. That's why people are like, you invest so much thinking into this. Yeah, because if you do it right, the long way first time, you have her for life. You could DM her anytime. Anytime you could DM her. Right? Because she goes, oh my God, the roller coaster DM'd me. Right? And there's nothing greater than leaving her with boring niggas, right? Right? Especially if she knows they're boring. She's felt it. She said, this party's like, because then you can just leave. Like, I'll sometimes look at my phone and literally nobody texted me. Nobody. So I text myself and it goes bing. And I look at my phone and I go, I'm laughing like this. It's so fake what I do. Look how fake I am. I go, Stacy, it was like oh shit. Yo, are you gonna come to Ned's party tomorrow? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go. And I get very serious. And then before I go, I used to always whisper, don't fucking flirt with these fat. And I walk away. And it looks like I got called by Batman himself. And I'm sitting in my car like this. With the most dry phone, with nothing to do. Zero. Because in my head, I'm like, if I do this right, I can take her to all these parties and she'll be my bitch. She'll impress everyone. Oh, Zherka got that one. You know what I mean? And then if you really want to nuke her, bro, return to the party hours later and she's going to beg you. Where were you? Why did you just leave like that? And you go, oh, it's nothing. And you be super cool. Super cool. Just, oh, it's nothing. Bitch, I was jacking my cock off in my fucking Lexus that I rented to impress you, you fucking whore. And, yeah. But people are like, oh, you sacrificed the whole party. But then I have 10 other parties with the bad bitch that gets me meeting the right business guys, making more money. You know what I mean? Like, I use her like a magnet. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to go to parties alone. I want to have the bad bitch so I can meet everyone. So I met French Montana and these fucking people, bro. You think I was that great of a security guard? That's because I have bitches around me, right? Your call with Lupu? Yeah, DM it to me. We'll react to that. That's a good game. How did you become so good at manipulating? I close my eyes and imagine what like an archetypal villain would do, because I knew women like villains. And so Vegeta was always flying away. Like Bulma would be like, Vegeta. Now Yamcha was always around, training hard, Chad, but she never gave Yamcha pussy. She just gave it to the fucking immigrant, Vegeta. And I'm like, what's the difference from them? It's because Yamcha's her neighbor, pretty much, and Vegeta lives with her and she doesn't know where the fuck he is. He's either training, and these archetypal images in my head are huge to me. Huge. Like, if I have a second where I feel like Krillin with a woman, oh man, it's bad. And remember, guys, people are like, well, why leave a whole party? Why? You get one baddie, all of her friends DM you. You made 1 into 10. If you do it your way, you get a party for half a girl. It's not fucking worth it to me. Yeah. Isn't manipulating sinful as fuck? Listen, dude, it's counter ops. It's counter manipulation. Because what do you think she's doing? She's getting your money. She's getting everything and cheating on you. She's manipulating. If I went just by my nature before I became Zherka, I would give her flowers. That's the real me. But it doesn't work. So since they're manipulating this way, it's fucking counter ops. I'm a crusader, right? You tell a crusader to turn the other cheek? No, nigga. I'm not turning the other cheek. She's a Proverbs woman. I'll act different. What the fuck is that? Is anyone even learning? If chat's going slow, bro, I don't even want to teach this shit. Zherka, you're telling us you're a mastermind. I'm telling you, all I see with my Sharingan is mainstream thought, and I run away from those ideas.
Mondo donated $5. Can you turn into Action Man's stream?
No.
Xena is doing a tarot reading on him with a pentagram on her chest. It would be great to see you react.
Cringe. I don't give a fuck, bro. Alright? Listen. The number one thing you have to be is Superman flying away. Excuse me, I fucked it up. Who's a villain that actually you should... Don't implement the wrong person in your head, because you'll take his traits. This is why I say you have to fill your psyche with God so you feel invincible. But dating a girl, you fill your psyche with... I like Vegeta as a good example. You know what I mean? Basically, don't... Careful about flying away feeling like Superman, because most men will fix a girl's tire, do a lot of things for her, fly away, and they think that she's like attracted to that. My dude, every single guy a woman fucks. Yo, listen to me, bro. Tires. Spam tires in chat so I don't forget.
304 donated $5. My homie got cheated on 3 times by his chick and stayed. Man, I told the dumbass she will never respect him. Simps make me want to shoot up a village.
Hey, we all do it eventually. Check this out. I swear I'm not joking. Every girl who has a flat tire never fucks the only dude that picks up and fixes her tire. She first calls me. I go, you got a flat tire? Well, you fat ass, lose some weight. What the fuck? Yo, turn on FaceTime and show me. Oh, that shit's fucked up. Yeah. I know, so fix it. What the fuck? No, bro, no. I can't come there. How far are you? Oh, that's like 10 minutes away. Okay. I'll text you if I can. And I turn it off. And she goes like this. Then she calls the other dude. The other dude fixes the tire. He's a Chad. He's everything. Immediately, she thinks that guy is a loser and Zherka is above her. Zherka is not aroused. So she comes back to me, not him. He just fixed the tire for no fucking reason. There's this one FaZe clan kid who I cucked the fuck out this guy. He had the best looking FaZe clan guy. I think he got married, tattoos, millions, literally had everything. And I took Michaela, the yoga instructor from him, from Heal Mike's stream. And dude, at 100 viewers, I fucked the shit out of her as he's texting her. And I wouldn't pay for dinner and stuff because my credit card would jam up. I was broke. And she kept saying I'm broke. I'm like, I'll pay you back. She's like, no, you're broke. You're nothing like this guy. You're nothing like this guy. I'm like, so go to him. Get the fuck out of this room. It was her house. It was like some really looking, no, Banks is cool. Some really looking dude that got married who he looks like me, but good looking version of me, like gamer with tattoos, or it kind of looks like not a like a bad boy, not a gamer, like the best looking FaZe guy. There's only one looking good looking FaZe guy that's like known for looks. He kind of looks like me. He looks like an Italian Albanian type guy, ripped, lean. You know what I'm talking about?
Silver 26 donated $8.80. February 26th, 1995. I have a 28 with 8 energy plus I'm a 7 life path.
Are you making money?
Besides working for you, what's the best way to get rich and serve Christ? Godspeed.
Now you could do the mega church. You have the energy for that. If you could do what I do, I don't think you will do it because you have 8 things of power. It's ADHD power. Anyways, no, it's not Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is, he's not a player. That guy used to be a player. But anyways, yeah, I just remember not feeling inferior to him because I'm like, yeah, he has $1 million and a place to stay and all that, but I have game and I know this trumps that. The problem is that I wouldn't be able to sustain her, to be honest. She would have eventually, gave me arguments, gave me reasons to call her a fucking fat, all that. But I knew for one night she can Yeah, but anyways, she got into a huge car crash when she was going to his house. I was in LA for a few weeks, and he went and picked her up and did all that, and I banged her that night. The same night he did all that. And I'm not gonna say the name of this face guy because I realize this is like snitching for, this is like snitching to sell my dating program, right? Yeah. No, she didn't even nut. Bro, I'm telling you this, if you're not my GF, you'll never nut. Like, I don't even care about you. If you're my GF, yeah. But if it's a stranger, you're kind of just like my toilet that I nut on. But she's a cool girl. To this day, she's awesome with me. And she said I'm demonic, though. I'm like, you're the one who does yoga. And
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Sology33 donated $5.03.
no, you want to hear
Have
something
you
funny?
taken the IQ test?
I want to hear something.
W. Zherka'S intellect.
Dude, you want to hear something funny? With that girl, we went out. 3 dudes were trying to fight me. And I was like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. And it didn't happen. You know, bouncers split it up and shit. And it was a bar. It wasn't even anything like crazy. And we walk away, me and her. And as we're walking away, I just go like this. Thank God that didn't happen. They would have fucked me up. And she's like, Zherka, you're a cokehead. That's the last time we spoke. It's so weird. Like, bro, because she's so fucking hot. I'm like, what am I going to back down against 3 giant dudes? That was so stupid. I teach against that, bro. Leave her in the dust, bro. Let men. Hey, if men grab your girl's ass in public, she deserved it. She's a whore. She's going to get you killed. That's the truth. You're going to fight for a whore. Like, someone grab my wife's ass and be like, bitch, you dressed like a whore. I would grab that shit too. I married it. What the fuck? Let that big black nigga fucking, hey, my nigga, take a bite. Take a bite of my bitch's ass. Yeah. Yo, this chat's dead as fuck, bro. I'm about to end this shit. That guy's right. Maddie Walker's right, bro. You guys go fast. When are you releasing Sex IQ? Well, I don't think a lot of people have mechanical issues because you guys want it so bad you will stay hard and shit. But the biggest issue with the modern world is that you need to talk to her. I remember when Kevin Samuels, rest in peace, said most men lose their women because they don't dirty talk them. I knew he was right when he said it, but I didn't make a big deal of it because I'm like, yeah, everyone agrees. The whole chat got confused, 10,000 of his viewers. And that's when I was like, wait, what? And then I remembered all the girls that told me, like, because I'm known for roasting people. So if I'm roasting her as I'm fingering her, it's a big deal to her. I thought all guys do that. Because remember, bro, I'm telling you, man, like, you should master talking to a bitch before mechanically piping. If you get her off mechanically, you're just a guy she'll forget. But if you get her off mentally, and I always say, this is black magic, what I'm going to say next, so be careful here. When they're about to nut, you can program them right there. Because it's an ego death.
_Rod donated $5.
Huh?
You still do oral head over sex when you bang? So no spicy chicks boring mid chicks from now?
Well, I'm so afraid of like getting someone pregnant because I've had so many like girls try that I get head. But if you're my GF, I never ever bang the throat. I feel like I want to respect you. Shit, it's weird. Like I switch out. Like I don't even have the want for it. Right? Isn't that weird? And my last one would yank me into like Vegas bathrooms to give me a head. I'd be like, no. I'd just push them off, and because it's kind of like you're kind of, I don't know. I get very different. I get very weird. I know, isn't that weird? That's fucking. I gotta change that. But it's cool because it's pulling me away from. Like it's sodomy, bro. Head is still sodomy, isn't it? Like I talked about it so much on my stream, and people are like, "Why don't you talk about it anymore?" Like you used to have so many jokes, and I'm like, because I read the Bible, and I'm like, I think I'm enjoying the wrong shit, you know. But again, the submissive nature is great. Here's the truth, dude. okay? The most you can program, man, this should be a course in itself, but I have way more advice on my, I have so many notes here. The more, when she's about to come, stop fingering her. Dude, when I was evil, they're about to come and I'd stop fingering them. I'd be like, nah, fuck you, bitch, you don't even love me. And she'd be like, I just met this guy 2 weeks ago. And she'd kind of like giggle and I'd be like, no, no, say it. Because I knew it's spellcasting. Like, it's prayer, thought, and words. You mix that shit up. And I was like, I was trying to program them fast. And then when she'd say it, I'd start, you know, yeah. I think the greatest manipulation advice I've ever given is just not even manipulation. It's slow down sexual escalation. Trip her up, slow her down, mwah, mwah. Change the channel, mwah, mwah. Slow. Every time you slow her down, she goes faster. And the hard part is that you want to go faster and you always give in. Don't, my nigga. You know how many times I'm making out, I'm getting head, and I just light a cigarette and they feel like my dog? Like they go like this. You're lighting a cigarette? And I'd be like this. Huh. No sound. As in, you're sucking dick. You're a dog. And you know what that's manipulating? The portrait of I'm Napoleon and you're conquered. So you stay aroused because they only stay if they're conquered. And it's sad. It's sad because in my head, I'm thinking she's so much better than me. She's low body count, beautiful, da da da. In my head, I'm thinking you're so much better than me. Why are you giving me head? But I'll be like this. Yeah. Spizzin'. What else? Give me some topic. I used to watch James Bond and these guys have a cigarette after they pipe. Or I'm telling you, drink your beer when you're getting it. Slow it down. It's got to feel so casual and like you're used to it. Like a million bitches have done this that you don't even want to enjoy it. You want to enjoy a beer. And it was really weird because I was such a good actor. Like I had low body count. I didn't know what I'm doing with chicks, and I was like pretending to be James Bond. But I took it too far, man. I went off the rails. You know, like when they're crying and giving you head, and you're just like this. Dry your tears, you fucking faggot. And they're like, and girls always stop crying when you do that because they're used to someone comforting you. And usually she's like giving head because some girl texted me and I responded. So she's giving me head, but she's crying. She's like, why that guy?
Let's go, pal. Yeah. I'm making a withdrawal here.
8 Carlos_Rod donated $5. So no more spicy girls? Boring mid girls now? Stop the cap.
I don't talk to anyone. The problem is I've always had visions arguing with the bitchiest wife ever since I was fucking 14 because of Bulma from Dragon Ball. And now it's over, bro. I'm gone. Like, to me, the greatest game a woman can have is hyper clingy and hyper crybaby. I think when these two, usually these are like evil people, though, but when these two wheels are turning, whoa. Yeah. By the way, if a chick's not crying in front of you for no, like, bro, I used to call my last one, all of them, most of them, but that one was the most extreme, right? I'd call and be like, why are you crying, babe? And she'd be like this, I don't know. I'm like, wow, she's just dominated by estrogen. This is kind of hot. She's like if a girl reminds me of the opposite of me, I get super into it, but it's bad because you need similarities.
Let's go, pal.
It's unhealthy.
Suck Thatuk donated $5. What do you whisper in her ear before she comes? MK Ultra Zherka W advice.
If I say it, I'll go to jail. Yeah, don't do that one. Yeah. Like, yeah. You know, like how I take risks and almost risk going to prison for a kick stream. Yeah, I take risks there too. I say some law breaking shit. Like, when you guys think my monkey language when I'm on Monkey App is extreme, holy shit. And I didn't even do it for me as much as I do it for, if she hears that, the other dudes are gonna be boring to her. Hey, I deserve that. Did I get good advice? Yeah.
I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Well, I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. Hey, hey. Said I need a dollar, 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 that's what I need. And if I share with you my story, would you share your dollar with me?
Jonzherka is the best streamer in Twitch.tv.
Who?
Jonzherka.
I am.
jonzherka, I know who he is. The viral, he's going viral. Like,
All the juicers, listen. Go watch Jonzherka instead.
Jesus Christ, this guy, man.
Enemy UAV spotted.
RP_Crusader_5 donated $88.88. Christ is King W's dream. If I wanted to learn more about spellcasting and sigils, which direction should I go? Which books should I read? How do I know what?
To Satan. Go to Satan, bro.
Jew donated $5. Keep spitting the fucking facts, I'm learning, my nigga.
Dude, this is like, dude, most dating courses are scams for $2,000. I'm doing this for free. Someone one of you rich guys in chat, drop me 1,000. So I know if I check my phone, my team is going to be like, what are you doing? Because they don't even know that I'm spizzing. They didn't even know I have extra spizz.
Jordan Tatel donated $8.88. Quick bro, help me pick up a girl co-worker in a different department, has a boyfriend, but she gets super shy around me, gives off innocent vibes. I know she wants me, I'm better looking than her.
Okay, do you want the evil answer, chat? This is gonna be, this is how much I love you guys. I'll fucking go to my dating course, thezherkaofficial.com, if you want one-on-one calls with me like this. With our team, we've got funny people and a great chat. And you can ask directly, but check this out. This is so evil, bro. You've seen me do this probably on a podcast. I've never said this. I don't know why. Like, I don't mind leaking this one. If she has a boyfriend and she's your coworker, the first thing you do when you talk to her, a little small talk, is...
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
FWF donated $8.88. How did you save your hair? Looks really good.
Shut the fuck. You guys always make fun of my hair. All right, look. I know. He's going to say something. It's a long dono. Bald bitch. I know it's going to come. Watch. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, I forgot it. Fuck, man. That was going to really help you guys for the coworker one. Okay, check this out. If I act it out, it's better than me just telling you what to do, okay? Look at this. This is so evil. I've been doing this for years. The first thing you do, let's say Stacy has a boyfriend, everyone knows. You walk in, let's say you guys are doing whatever job. You talk to people, what's up? Talk to her last. Like, what up, Stacy? Never compliment. If they have a boyfriend, never compliment, never make them feel special. Just keep it neutral always. And then when you're around her, look at your phone and then be like, she'd be like, what? Like you're mad. You know how they check up on you? Like they're bored at work. You go like this. Have you been to that fondue place? So my girlfriend wants to go, and I fucking hate when people are watching us and I have to be all like PDA in public. I hate PDA. See, I said a lot of shit, so she knows I'm not lying. She thinks I'm not lying because I confused her with the PDA part and the fondue and the restaurant. But I accepted the idea that I'm taken, so now she can open up to me. Because she go, oh, me and my boyfriend, we go to that fondue place. Now you guys are Now you've opened dialogue and she feels she can talk to only you because everyone's trying to smash, everyone's single. You're the only one she can talk to. And because you said you have a girlfriend, you pretty much said to her, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. You're not trying to, if you hide the girlfriend, in her head, she thinks like, you know what I mean? Now, that's evil because now she's my best friend at work. All we do is tell each other about our lives. I know everything about her boyfriend. She knows everything about my fantasy girlfriend, right? Shrek, right? I don't give her the name. I say Shrek. She's acting like Shrek, right? I tell her about arguments of me and my ex. I make her feel like she's my little sister. That's it. Now the connection, now the bond deepens. And the most important part is not that you guys can talk freely and open up to each other. The most important part is she thinks you find her ugly. Because if a guy will never say he has a girlfriend to a hot girl unless she's mid. And she thinks your girlfriend's hotter than her. That's why you told her. It's so fucking good. You get it? Like people think, oh, it's because she trusts you, you could talk more and now you guys can bond. No, it's because the first incepted idea is that she's weaker than this fantasy girl in your head. This guy's a psycho on God. Hey, you try working construction and trying to date nines. It's like a rat obsessing over cheese on meth. Like you figure it out. Right? And dude, you're laughing with her. You're about to go to work. You get off in 5 minutes. Leave 5 minutes early, mid laughter. Put your backpack on and just fucking run out work. Be like, peace, peace. Bye, Stacy. And because she saw you look at your phone, she knows. She knows. She's like, damn. He was having so much fun with me. Why did he just run out? He couldn't wait 5 more minutes? His girl must have the best pussy on earth. And you go home in a dark room and just go, Stacy, I will have you. Then, months later, John, my boyfriend, you know, Chuck, he's texting another girl on his phone. And obviously he's being nice because they know each other from work. But like, she's acting like, she's so, you know that girl, John, and she's acting like such a slut. Oh yeah, she is a slut, man. Chuck's a good guy. Yeah, I know Chuck's buddies. Yeah. She goes, really? Yeah, man. Yeah. We used to go to UBC together. You know, we had like sorority parties back in the good old days. Like, sorority parties. All this like years ago. Now her boyfriend has a past, and it's linked to friends that I know, not me. And if she tells her boyfriend, the boyfriend thinks that I actually know those guys. I don't know them. I just fucking looked at their Facebook profiles. And humans, when they say, do you know John Zherka? They don't actually say, no, I don't know him. They go, no, he said he knows you. They go, yeah, I think I've seen him before, because people want network. People want friends. People want opportunities from strangers. You get it? And if I run into one of those guys, I go, dude, I know you. He goes, no, nice to meet you, John. What, we met? I go, yeah, I know you, man. Who's that girl that goes to yoga next to Steve Nash? He goes, Cindy. Cindy goes, every bitch goes to yoga. I go, yeah, Cindy, bro. He's like, yeah, I dated Cindy. So easy to make friends. You just make some shit up and point to a hub where everyone goes to, Times Square. If everyone goes to a bar called Weenie Hut Juniors, you mention that bar. Be like, we met at Weenie Hut Juniors. If 80% of the town parties at that nightclub, chances are he's been there. Oh yeah, last Christmas I was there. Wait, that was you? Bro, Zherka, I did a line with you. They just make shit up. I never met you, nigga. I'm just getting closer to Chuck. Now, that guy's the homie at work. Now, give me the dirt on Chuck. And this is how I say it. I go, yo, is Chuck still like, is he still fuck shit? Is he still fucking shit up? Goes, no, Chuck's a good guy, bro. It's like, dude, he used to be wild. Dude, I know. Remember the time he got head from 3 girls? I recorded you, my nigga. Stacy's pussy is mine. Chuck, you're... Now, I haven't done all that, but it goes in my head because I don't need to. I can get it way before that. But I can go there. And this is why I used to literally be a criminal. Like, I used to be a con artist for money and women, and nothing's changed. Yeah, but I can't tell you how many times at the door I've lied and said I know someone, and they just find the memory when they're drunk at a party, right? Humans are so stupid, but you walk in a party, I'd walk in a party, and the scariest fucking criminal-looking dude, that it's his party, and you gotta be cool with him to go into the upstairs floor. This is rat rizz. I don't think you should take someone's girl and stuff like that, because I've only done like 20% rat rizz. Like, I haven't taken it all the way, but I used to close my eyes and imagine what would Chuck do to me. Chuck would bang my chick, but yeah. Anyways, you don't know how many girls I've let go because they have BFs, and then I regret it because that guy turned out to be a piece of shit. But don't do it. Don't do it. But it is rat rizz. Like, call it out. But you wanted it. You said you wanted the whole thing. Now check this out, okay? You seen me do this on streams? Anytime let's say I meet a hot girl at a party, she goes, "Nice to meet you, John." I would be like, "Oh, you?" And she's like, "Oh, no, we haven't met." I go, "No, I know your friends." Immediately, she thinks I banged her hottest friend. Now she wants me. I don't know who the fuck her friends are. And I always used to say, she'd be like, "Which one?" I'd be like, nah, she hates me now. As in, I fucked her. Her mind doesn't go to her fat friends. It goes to the hottest one, always. Because I'm willing to actually talk about it, as in, like, I'm confident. My dude, like, women are so easy to game. They're so stupid. Yeah, if you trigger my thought, I can get more rizz out. Because I'm so disorganized. But yeah. So basically, yeah, same shit.
8 Carlos_Rod donated $5. How can we impress a Chad or cheating ex if we got a boring mid, not a spicy low?
You don't need a spicy hot looking mama to input the idea that you have one already. Like, for example, a lot of my homies who grew up with me, they learned from me directly. They're like, "Zherka, what's the first thing I do?" I said, "Be super playful to strangers on the street." And they'd be like, "What?" Because these are like con artists. And so I would get my buddies to every hot girl they see in town. They'd be like, "Dude, are you a model? You're so, yo, let me get a photo with you." And she'd be like, "He. Be like, "Dude, I gotta show, this is the kind of girlfriend I want." So I'd get my buddies to get pictures on the street with hot chicks, and literally they'd post these pictures on Instagram like they know them, with a caption saying like, "Chuck E. Cheese again." And perception's reality, you know. Most guys with Instagrams with a rented Ferrari and a bunch of chicks that they didn't bang, you know those photos? They still bang. All those Fresh Fit energy, those guys who go on Fresh Fit show that have fake Ferraris and they rent them, they take pictures with other people's car. It works. It literally works. That's how stupid they are. Bro, I still remember photoshopping a fake Instagram follower account to make me famous at a party, and I would show her. I had a screenshot of a fake PayPal with over $200,000 on PayPal. That's not even possible, right? Literally, and I wouldn't show her, I'd just be swiping, right? And I would always say, like, when people are like, "What do you do for work at parties and stuff?" I'm like, "I just work from home." It was always so vague. So when she looks down, she goes, "Wait, what the fuck?" I hide it and shit. I go, it's not mine. Literally just let her mind fill with fantasies and lies. I don't give a shit, bitch. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, I worked at nightclubs. The dudes wearing fake Gucci hats were banging all the chicks. The girls would say, "This is fake." That's how stupid they are. Women literally fall for that perception. Now, this is elite game that requires money, and it's so pathetic. But I teach it because when you win them over the Zherka way, you have them for life. So the highest level of manipulation, if you're a broke guy and you grab a bad bitch and you have game, you can make her fall in love. This is bad. Don't do it, but check it out. If you spend $5,000-$7,000 flying with her on a bunch of vacations and resorts, and then go broke, go back to your shit apartment with her, she don't fucking leave you for 2 fucking years, nigga. Because you spike their emotions with the most. Because the guys who take her to nice resorts are old, fat, ugly people. She's tired of old, fat, ugly people. So if a young 20-year-old Chad does it, and people are like, nigga, what, would you go in debt for this? Yeah, I did. Because I used that bitch to get 10 other bitches to get me to the fucking millionaire table, nigga. The fuck? That's how much the first 2 weeks with her have to be utopia. And you have her for life, bro. Not life, 2 years. But a lot of people think you have to keep taking her to nice places. That's every drug dealer will give her a 2-week expensive rich nigga blast, and then she goes, okay, I'll go to the old guy who can keep taking me to these resorts. She plays it in her head, and she goes like this, I'm used to fucking Zherka the Chad at a resort where people are watching us. What the fuck? Why am I going to this old guy? She sticks around. She gets used to going to shitty bars in town. She gets used to going to shitty places. Like, people think if you give a girl the ultimate life for 2 weeks, that if you take it away from her, she'll vanish. That's not how they operate off emotion, meaning you are every good memory in her life, and every guy before that has been wiped out of her memory. Where you can fuck up is if you do this with a long-term girl. Now you're losing money. Don't ever. First impression can be expensive, then save 1 year of saving money and take her to fucking McDonald's. I used to spend 7 bands having a blast too, spiking a girl's emotions on resorts and all this crazy millionaire lifestyle, and then she'd be with me 2 years eating McDonald's from my fucking couch that turns into a bed. So I saved 2 years of date money for 1 week of partying. Yeah, that's why I used to read Freud and like the female mind, and the female mind is the first imprint. That's how you become her older brother and then father. Don't waste money though. Don't spend on these bitches.
Datnigga.com donated $5. How do you turn your girl against her liberal friends to make her want to stay locked in the basement?
You can't. If she has horror friends, you lost the game. There's nothing you can do. That's why you have to be an authority day one. And usually if, let's say, I'm not saying spend money on bitches. I hate that fake shit. But if you have game and you know she'll stick around in a shitty couch with you, in a trap house with you, put 2 years of money and energy into 2 weeks of meeting her, and then spend 2 years just saving money and giving her a shit life. She will be bonded. It'll be too late. She'll be bonded to the jokes, the memories. It'll be over. It's over. And the next guy isn't going to do that 2 weeks with her. He's going to spend $400 in 2 nights. And it's not going to be like, you could take a girl to any bar. It's not a memory. It has to be a vacation every single time, bro. And there's nothing weirder than seeing me in debt at a $10 million resort. And I'm in debt. In debt. Do you know what I mean? But I knew I'm going to spend more money if I keep taking other girls on dates. That's going to cost me more long term. So I'll think short term, right? The problem is, it is a devil contract, because if you get used to that life and you're not smart, a smart guy would want more of that life, so he'll work hard. If you get used to that life, you might be in $100,000 worth of debt with all these bitches leaving you, and you'll kill yourself. It's so risky. That's why I say I like to hold this shit back, because who has game? Nobody in this chat has game. If this chat spends 2 weeks with a girl on a resort, she's mine the next week. So if you don't, that's how important it is to like understand who does she see you as. Every girl says Zherka'S my older brother. That's why he fucked me. Oh, now he's my boyfriend. He's my dad. He keeps yelling at me. This is so fucking easy. It's like 2 archetypes you fill your mind with, and she sees it. Okay? So I'm giving horrible advice that works for the guys who have the fundamentals of game, but it's just horrible advice if you're an incel. Imagine an incel does what I do. That's horrible advice, right? Yeah, game's the most important, but I don't like teaching game, because game is an extension of identity. Identity is status, network, looks. Status, network, looks. Status, network, looks. And status and network are much more important than looks for sustaining. But for getting a lot and then getting blocked after you pipe them, looks is the most important. So if you want to max out, if you want to looks max, you can bang a lot, but you'll never sustain them. You probably fall in love with something that blocks you too. It's very dangerous, right? Like think of bodybuilders. All their bitches get taken. They can't sustain a bitch, but they always have bitches. So do you want to be that guy? No, don't be that guy, right? And if you do everything, let's say you have good game and she sticks around, but you're broke. She's not doing that to you. She's going, she's barely trying. So you don't want that life. So, but yeah, like a woman is about her, when you close your eyes and think of a woman, you think of the last day you saw her. So you like her, you feel bonded. You feel like maybe I can forgive her. You feel close to her. But when a woman closes her eyes, she'll only think of the day she met you. And if that memory is blurry, she's going to cheat 100%. If someone says, hey, Stacy, Zherka'S your boyfriend, and an image flashes of when she met me, I'm safe. But if that memory of how she first initially got aroused by you is gone, if you start wearing pink and acting different and you're not a badass anymore, it's over. Like it's done. That's why a girl is evil. She remembers the first time she met you when you're an asshole, and you remember when you guys were bonded because you're a good soul, you're a good human, right? If a guy closed his eyes and thought of his girlfriend, and the only thing that pops up is the first time you met her, you'd think she's a whore. You met her at a party, made out at the party like she's a whore, right? So that's how dangerous it is that women cling on to the evil part of the memory. Not when you guys are in love. She clings on to when you initially aroused her. That's why you can never change for a woman. Never, ever. When she says you've changed, you are getting cheated on. Because she's emotions and you're the rock against the emotional waves. If the rock cracks and starts wearing pink and starts going to another thing, never be seen in daylight with your crush, because you're entering a sexual friend zone where you get sex, but it's still a friend zone. It's still I'm telling you, dude, you don't know how many times I'm bored at home and I have to wait till the sun is setting to meet her. And what I used to do that's so evil, if she'd say, no, that's too late, and I still needed to meet her, I'd say, okay, 6 p.m. And, night falls like, let's say 8, and I would make her wait an hour. Where are you? And then I'd stay on a call making her laugh. Another, and it's 8 when I arrive. I go, sorry, dude, we got to do this. 2 hours I'll make a bitch wait. But it's because I'm on a phone call making her laugh, so she's losing track of time. And I'm just driving around town like a retard, waiting for the sun to go down, because there's no way that my green screen, when my girl meets me, is going to be daylight like some fucking ice cream getting faggot holding her bags at a mall. If you hold your girl's bags, don't go shopping with them. Never, ever spend time, money, or energy on a woman unless it's a vacation. Because a vacation is sexual. Everything else is not. It has to be, like, don't buy her a pendant. Go to Cancun. Let her suck dick by the ocean. Because when you are instilling memories in her mind, you are playing long con. She'll never forget about you. If you are buying her necklaces, you're forgettable. It's material. She doesn't bond to material. We bond to memories. We're looking for experiences and nests. They're called chicks because they want a nest, nigga. Give her a fake nest for 2 weeks. Let her get cozy and then fucking take her to a fucking Shake Shack for the rest of her life. And people are like, you spent too much. No, I didn't. I saved more. Way more long term. Look at my 6-month return on investment. Look at it. Look at 2 years down the road. Or the fact that all her friends think they're going to resorts with me. I literally multiplied that bitch into 20 bitches. Now, again, as a good Christian, don't do anything of what I just said. But I want to be honest, because a lot of people look at a drug dealer in their town and be like, how does he have all the girls? Because he's literally roller coasting her emotions.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Spizin donated $5. Best way to work on your mouthpiece with females.
Talk slow and only channel your sister. So I don't have a sister, but I know what she'd be like, I think. So I channel the sister when I look at her, which is literally the coldest thing you could do to a chick. Because sister means even if she don't like you, before she rejects you, she needs to arouse you to feel special. She's used to arousing everyone. If you're cold with her, she's going to beg God to get a reaction out of you and only reward the behavior if she's getting physical, right? Like I will never stare at my bitch. You know how people sit, I'll look at my phone, I'll look bored. When she's talking, I'll be like this. And then she gets closer and tries to get flirty, not because she likes me. She probably wants to block me. She wants to do it because she needs a compliment from me before she blocks me. And she won't get it until it's physical. And when it's physical, she's invested into you, so she won't block you because she'll feel like a hoarder herself. You know what I mean? Does that even make sense, what I said? Someone break that down. Like a cookie. Here's her compliment, huh? You want a compliment? Right? Like if she accidentally puts her hand on my lap, I grab my hand and I hold her hand. And if she struggles, I'm cold like this. And then she pokes my lap again and I grab it. And this time she's not struggling. And now I'm like, what's up, what's up, what's up? And I'm so much closer because I'm literally only going to talk to you if you give me what I want. I know what you're trying to do. I know you're going to take my money. I'm poor. I'm suicidal. I'm crazy. Fuck you, whore. So I'll only reward it if she's escalating. And I literally tell them to their face, you got to kiss me. I'm not kissing you. And then they'll be like, why? What are you, not a man? I'll be like, no, it's hotter. I'm used to it. What do you mean you're used to it, John? I'm just lying. I'm not used to it. Chicks don't make first moves, but I'm lying. I'm like, yeah, I'm used to it. Like, you got to kiss me, right? And I always make it innocent, right? Like this. I'd be like, you got to be like, never make it sexual. Make it so goofy that she feels like ugly Betty talking to you, all right? The more you, bro, I'm telling you this, man, as insecure as it sounds to libs, they want to be knocked off that pedestal. They love to be knocked. Girls love to be. Now, once you get good, you'll be telling them to go home. Like, you don't have makeup on? We're in public, bitch. Go home. Once you get good, you can say anything. And they'll be like, ah. And I used to say this with zits on my face. Like these, I always wondered why when I'm running game on a chick, she doesn't turn the table. Like if I say, go put some makeup on, she could easily say, Zherka, you have pimples, but they never do it because the psyche is male doesn't have to be pretty. A woman, it's all about her, right? It's like bodybuilder chicks. If you go, yo, you got to work on your delts. She could easily say to me, Zherka, you're a fat ass nigga, but she won't. She'll be like, well, I've been doing my side laterals and then they try and bang me. And I'm like, bro, you're literally ripped and you're falling for that. Like in my head, I don't tell them. But because their nature is to be insecure, they have to be the prize, like physical prize, right? Yeah, don't be a man whore, but like learn to stop spending money on chicks that are not going to stick around. There's nothing dirtier. There's no dirtier feeling than that, bro. If you're like losing money, okay? Now, when I see a girl, all I see is dollars. Her face looks like dollar signs and network. Like she's going to bring me people. She's gonna, like, one time she introduced me to like some modeling agency who was doing TV and movies and that kind of stuff. That's the direction I want to go. That's how I got Dwayne Johnson body double. Not stunt double, body double. Like I needed to go that way. Does that make sense? Or should I stop the stream? No, Freud taught me about death anxiety. Like,
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
RP_Crusader_5 donated $8.88. We still doing exorcism stream later?
Yeah. Do you guys want a longer stream? I'm spizzing. I'll tell you this, guys. Whoever posts this on YouTube is going to go viral because I withhold information from you guys because I think it's dangerous to be a manipulator. But I don't want you guys to go the rest of your lives not realizing why that ugly drug dealer in your hometown gets all the girls. It's not because some of them don't even do drugs, right? It's because he's roller coastering it. That's how DJ Khaled gets chicks. He roller coasters them, right? Whoa, we're having fun, and now we're 2 years of boredom. But the fun is to peak bond, right? You just, and remember, ladies, if there's ladies in chat, if a guy piques you and excites you, that he's devilish. If you meet a dude who's piquing you this hard, he's so out to get you. He's gonna mind. He's so dangerous for you. Trust me, no husband has ever done this. This is dirty player shit. You gotta be a sorcerer to master this. No, the number one message I get from people is, Zherka, I forget everything you say until I'm on a date. And then I hear your voice and it's easier. I'm like, yeah, good. Another thing, if you're killing it getting chicks, do not buy my program. See how many you can pick up with that mindset, because it's either wins or losses. A lot of you guys put in too much in your head. And remember, who's the best in any sport? People who go back to the basics. So if you're winning, don't buy my program. Okay? Yeah, I think the greatest advice I'll ever give, watch my dating advice before your date. Because she'll do and say things that'll remind you of me being funny about talking about women. And you'll be like, oh shit. Oh yeah, Zherka talked about this. And remember, Zherka is 1 in 3 billion men, because a bouncer's 40 years old. There's no bouncer who works 5 years, 7 nights a week for 5 years. No human has this much experience with women. Do you know how much of a loser you gotta be at a young age? If I did it at 40, it would be different, because I'd have been molded by then. But I was like very impressionable. Yeah. And guys, remember, okay? When you watch Jack Doherty's girls not give a fuck about any man in that house, but they're magnetic to me, you're seeing the level of toxic masculinity and how magnetic it is. It has nothing to do with anything else. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so tired of people thinking it's other. Oh, it's because you're tall. It's because you're. The toxic is, bro. Slicker was banging the hottest chicks on Twitch. I didn't teach him anything. He's just Arab, so he knows what I'm saying. Those teeth are bro. I'll tell you this, man. I'd rather you guys Uber to your date than have a car if it means you can have the teeth. For some reason, women like teeth. I've never in my life, in front of the Nelk boys when we went in the club with Colby Covington, I've never in my life been stopped by a girl, because usually it's dark and scary. But they grab me and they stare into my mouth.
Jesus Isking donated $5. I am 20 and I have one body. I feel like I need to pull hose for experience, but I also want to stay pure. I in two minds about it. What do I do?
Yeah, I was a virgin until 21, so I know the anxiety. Check this out. You don't have to bang them and be a degenerate to get experience with them and date them. You know what I mean? It's just you're going to be very tempted being around titties and you're going to sin. But, like, for example, look at someone who understands female nature and women love him is Nick Fuentes, and he never banged a chick. So if your nature is not like Nick or Zherka or Myron, you're not going to do that good, bro. Right? I even like Destiny game, because Destiny's cold with them on call. Like, I love Destiny's game. I think he's really good for 5'1". He's doing great.
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
Surrender All Desires donated $9.80. I feel indebted getting all this free game. You will get the value you give us 100 times back. That's a promise. No. John, what is your biggest business problem currently?
Probably leaking info, because I'm supposed to get you guys to sign NDAs for this stuff. But this is such basic level shit that I don't mind leaking it, but people are like, Zherka, you could have 10 different courses selling to the same guy instead of one. I'm like, oh yeah. So yeah, I've always had this problem in sales. I wouldn't sell as much as my buddies because I was being too honest. And I'm not a nice guy. I just blab. Blah, 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 blah. Like dry snitching on myself.
Let's go, pal. I'm making it with girls here.
It's not all about money.
Armando donated $5.
Whatever.
You are not lying. I got my veneers in Mexico for $9K and it changed everything regarding girls. White pearl teeth makes your physical status a huge upgrade.
Well, why teeth are so important is she grew up watching Hollywood. So she thinks that's how teeth look. She grew up watching like Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt and all these fake looking humans. You know, they got like filters on and makeup on a movie, and she thinks that's how men are supposed to look like. Like they're confused. You know what I mean? Or they'll watch like $100 million YouTubers and shit. So if you replicate that mainstream look without being a mainstream faggot, it triggers something into their psyche. Yeah. And I didn't even take my own advice. I got the teeth done at like 28 years old or 29, excuse me. That's late, bro. I should have done it at 21. I should have went 20K in debt because you know, the teeth make you meet a lot of bigger opportunity people, more women, more, just makes life so much easier. Like I'm too scary to be approached, but when I got the teeth, they approached me. I was like, what the fuck? I never get approached unless it's like a daylight thing, not in the darkness in a club. That's crazy. Yeah, and you look like money with the teeth. Because like a nice car, she's not going to see that when you're in the club. Well, the teeth, you look like money. Yeah. Teeth are the most important thing for aesthetics, I think. Yeah, these are nice. And don't get like realistic cheap veneers. Just show them Donald Trump. Say, yo, I want to look like Trump. And that's the one that gets the most. Because remember, as a boy, you want to look as square as possible. Because girls are ovals and boys are squares. Square. It's got to be, symmetry has to be a square. Why are you saying cap? When should I cry in front of my girl? Whoa, never. Never, bro. Because remember, her only thought is death anxiety. And so if death is going to come to the doorstep and rape and kill her, anxiety, right? That fantasy of anxiety, for no reason they have it. Well, because they're weaker, that's why. They're never going to feel safe with like her bodyguard and you're crying. You know? Especially under pressure, you shouldn't cry. Yeah. Even when I didn't know shit about getting women, I wouldn't cry in front of them. Because I just never trusted them. I was like, you grew up with the TV. You're like a Britney Spears type bitch. You're fucked up. Because 80% of the marketing on Earth is catered towards women. Because they get brainwashed. Like, we can watch Gillette commercials and we don't go buy a Gillette right away. But these bitches, bro, God forbid a Jehovah's Witness knocks on your girl's door. Because she's going to actually turn into Lucifer. Like, women can be sold on anything. Especially if a guy triggers off trauma. Like if a guy connects a woman's trauma to something he's selling, he can swipe your credit card because she's holding your credit card. He can swipe the shit out that thing. And that's why women buy such useless shit, right? And it's because they're like beavers, they build nests, right? Men see money as their power level. If you have 1 million, you're a Super Saiyan. If you have 2 million, Super Saiyan 2, and it's your status. So you're confident, girls like you. They're like, he's a Super Saiyan. But women see money as IKEA furniture and vacations. That's why OnlyFans girls are so poor. They spend it on stupid shit. And people are like, how can you spend that much? They do. If you give a woman 1 million, she'll spend half of it in the first 6 months, easily. Easily. And that money will never make her new money. She'll never invest. Women have never invested since the dawn of time. How to get her to open up about trauma. That's black magic. I don't think you should do that. Like, that's evil. Yeah. Well, I'll say how evil people do it. Let's say she was like, this is what, yeah, I don't know if I should say this on. You know how I made a fantasy girlfriend? And Stacy now talks to me. The Stacy we talked about at work. So I will Now she knows about my fantasy girlfriend. It's been months talking to her, or weeks talking to her, maybe a month. If you're that evil, don't do it. God will punish you. But this is how evil people do it. Now I haven't done this. This is way pathetic shit. Like, I haven't done it to this degree, but if you're talking to her about serious shit and that made up girlfriend you made up in your head, if you say, yeah, no, she acts, I think she's bipolar. She got like, yeah, I think something happened, or like she got molested at a young age and I feel so bad for her. And now Stacy will open up about her molestation because she sees that you're caring and not judging about what happened to her. This is evil, by the way, because you're going off of, it's so evil to do that, but that's how all those players at nightclubs talk. They literally just incept an idea, and the idea mirrors in her head, and she leaks hers. Yeah, and it incepts the idea that you'll still stay with her if she got molested, which she should, right? But like in her past, but it looks like you're how you say, understanding. Right? So don't do that. But man, I've been watching players for 5 years in nightclubs. I know all their tactics, every single one of them. I used half of them, but a lot of that was short-term game, shit like that. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think the best game is never complimenting your girlfriend. So when you do, out of the blue, scarcity builds value, so it's going to hit her hard when you compliment her. But it's also like it's evil because you're like biting your tongue for a month. That's a little long. Yeah. No, you could talk to, bro, I used to talk about murdering women in front of them because I know they all watch murder mystery shit before they go to bed. No man does that. But you can literally talk to them about anything if you're their crush. Like, women calm down watching murder mystery files on HBO. It's weird because they have like obsession with danger that they confuse as power.
Armando donated $5. Quick tip: a girl tried playing hard to get with me, so I flaked on the date and told her I had something important come up. She said no guy has ever done that. Next day my dick in her mouth.
Yeah. And to solidify that, go to bed when she's sleeping. So she wakes up alone. She goes, is it a dream? Was Zherka actually here? Yeah. I used to be so afraid when I ditch them when they're sleeping, because what if she blocks me? What if she gets angry? But never once happened. Even when they wanted to leave me, they needed to see me one more time, and then they'd ruin shit with me. You know? It always secured another date.
Zherka'S donated $5. Best most evil way to kill it: in bed. Best way to lay the pipe down to where she will never leave? Spit please.
Yeah, it's not mechanical, it's mental. It's like what you're saying. It's not really what you're doing. Like, remember, a woman who gets banged by a porn star guy, she blocks him still. So it doesn't matter. Right? It's like a psychic game you're playing with her. Yeah. All you're doing is painting images in her head of a future, and in a playful way. Yeah. Not too serious. Never, ever, ever talk about what you are with her. Are we boyfriend and girlfriend? She has to bring that topic up. Right? And always encourage her when she's a little jealous. Encourage her. Say jealous is good. Keep spamming jealous is good. She'll show you her true nature, and that's how they get clingy, even if they're not. Like, encourage her linking to you like this. Right? But the one thing you shouldn't do that guy donated is, he said she was playing hard to get, so I ditched her. A lot of guys lose them forever when they do that, so I don't recommend that. You can tell her, hey, playing hard to get is easy to lose, Stacy. You're going to lose me. Literally tell her to her face and be like, I know you're laughing, but I'm serious. Okay? It's like a joke, but it's true. Encourage her and even nuke her, bro. Be like, no, that's not feminine. every girl wants to be called feminine, even if you change the fucking definition, right? She wants to fit your definition of feminine, and yours is you want clingy and you want her passwords. Here's some evil game. If she's a rebellious bitch, I'm makeup, bitch, look at this. I'm fucking glowing. Yo, check this out. This is evil game. Don't do this, yo, chat. Okay? If she's a rebellious bitch, you can get her mom to dislike you and she fucks you more. Like, if it's a bad girl, don't do that, obviously, but, like, yeah. Because every girl's parents that knew me loved me except one. And I'm telling you, man, don't do it. Yeah, no, if she's a rebellious girl, tell her your dad was soft, your dad's weak, and she'll like you more. Because she'll be like, oh, you're the new dad anyway. You're going to correct her beta male father. And try not to leave her. Okay, should we switch? Okay, I do these streams once a year. We're not doing this again. Yeah, I've never seen someone who trauma bonded that didn't get God punishing them. Don't do that. Okay? And don't fall for her trauma bond.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Natadine Ross donated $5. What do I say during sex? Do I say it with my back still turned to her?
What?
I'm making a withdrawal here.
Zherka__Spizin donated $5. Does your game work over text? Talking abrasive as you over text has backfired hard for me.
Yeah.
I can't seem to understand where the girl's limit is, but you seem to know naturally without the girl getting offended.
Yeah, because I teach never text them. I only do phone calls. It's sales, bro. It's cold calls. Hey, you text someone, do you want to come to my gym for a membership? They never come. But you're on a phone call, you can sense. Oh, they're in a playful mood? Go nuts. Oh, they're in a sad mood? Call some other time, right? If they're in a sad mood, make her laugh and, I gotta go, as she's laughing, and turn it off. So you sparked her world. And she's like, always going to answer the next call. But if you text a girl, if you text her on her period, if you text her when she's insecure, if a guy said you look like a fat pumpkin to her, and then you say, hey, what's up, pumpkin? She will link that text message to the guy who made her insecure. She'll be turned off and won't want you. You get it? That's why you have to hear her, like, understand the tone. Texting, every girl I've ever lost was texting. I gave that shit. The first thing I did on the Sneeko stream is I said I never text because I haven't done that since fucking high school. That's retard shit. Yeah. And also, when you tease and neg the girl, she's still supposed to feel sexy. Like, every influencer who stays around me starts copying me, and it's cringe because he's turning her off. When you insult her, it's got to be something that's Pixar, right? Like, you say, like, bitch, you look like... You look at your dry skin, you look like the dinosaur from Toy Story, and she starts laughing. But if you say you have dry skin, there's no imagery there. That's just turned off. Like, she don't want to bang. They're going to be reserved. They're not going to take their bra off. So state of play the whole time. That's why you got to use emojis. No, if you're a short nigga, don't use emojis. If you're a big scary dude, use emojis. It's that simple.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Armando donated $5. When a girl has daddy issues, you can use that to your advantage. You can have her like a puppy. Act like a dad, fuck her like a whore, be her big brother.
What the fuck? Oh, daddy issues also means you're going to jail. Who's this Peachy Jade? Who is this? No, short dudes, you guys got to stop smiling in public when you're with her. Like, you guys got to have a lot less fun than a big black nigga like me, right? I gotta be like, haha, like water. You have to be like stone. Because she's not safe with you, bro. Like a short guy, the only thing he should remember is to never answer on her rhythm. Where are we going? I'm going to the wings. That's it. You slow her anxiety down to zero. Because this is what they do to short dudes. Like, where are we going? Why do you want to go there? Why this? Why that? And they're seeing if you're like weak. If you can like spark them. Right? Ew, Peachy J got BBC'd? Is FaceTime gay? 99% of the time on FaceTime, if it's stupid casual, it's bad. 3 hours on call with her is bad. No. FaceTime gotta be 10, 30 minutes at the most, and she can't be doing something else. So a lot of you guys call a girl when she's like cleaning or doing something else. Dude, if she's doing something else on FaceTime, you are friend zoned. This is what FaceTime looks like with her crush. She just stares. She just like, doesn't know what to do. If she's doing a million things, if you guys are gaming together and stuff, it's bad. It's friend zone. It's not good. Okay? FaceTime gotta be like a short ride. Yeah, if she's doing her makeup, you're friend zoned hard. Dude, if she's barefaced on a FaceTime call with you, you're the ugliest nigga on earth. That is horrific, right? If you're her crush, she'll turn the camera off. She'll be like, wait, I'm not ready. Let me see that ugly face. Let me see I've never seen you without your mask. What do you got to hide? That's how you talk to them, right? Dig into her. Talk about hot and cold. No, you just watch me to pick up girls on YouTube. That's perfect. Just copy that. Hot and cold is you go hot, she don't like it, simmer down. You go hot and she's giggling, go hotter, and then cold, like you're bored of her. Okay? That's so simple. You just go off her. Bing, 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 bing. Is she hot? That girl in chat? Your advice is for whores. No, I picked up 10 virgins on Monkey. Just YouTube Zherka versus virgin. You fucking... Like, you don't have to cope. It's not for whores. I just teach the average. Like, the average is pretty hoe-like. Also, guys, am I a good dating coach? Or am I phony like red pill who never spent 5 years staring at the world? They didn't do shit. They don't have a master's degree. And I know guys who spent years working at nightclubs who just didn't connect dots. It's like going to church and never reading the Bible for yourself. Like, what the fuck? What am I doing wrong? I don't even know you. I don't know what the fuck you're doing wrong. Yeah. No, be cheap with a girl. After you've roller coastered, had fun with her, you have to remind her of her dad who's saving money because he's responsible and he has kids. Yeah, they like cheap niggas when they're boyfriends. They don't like cheap when they just meet you, though. No, it's always teasing, bro. Don't let her eat a carrot off her plate. Don't let her eat a carrot. Be like, hey, wait. Don't eat yet. Literally make them
Bruh
wait.
donated $5. My nigga was on the phone with his girlfriend and she was taking big black dick while he was talking about his day.
I told you.
He was asking her why she sounds funny and she couldn't really talk. The most traumatizing I've ever seen, my homie.
Yeah. That's not even a joke. That shit happens. Yeah, they're evil. Hey, if you want to know the nature of a normal good girl, if someone who's obsessed with her and she uses him for compliments, like, oh, Ted is just obsessed with me. And she's telling me, if one day Ted himself for her even, this is the first thing women do with that information. They might have cry or blah in front of Zherka, her crush. She'll be like, he killed himself. And this is the good girl. This is the nice one in town. That's not a bitch, not a whore. Himself, John. Like, he had like pictures all over his wall. It's so bad. And they're trying to impress me. Like, Zherka, you're evil. You should love this. And I'm like, I'm not that evil, bitch.
Armando donated $5. Guys, use numerology to read the girl you want and find out her emotional triggers.
Yeah, right.
It can help you speed run it on a deeper level and have her on your palm.
Nice. Check this out, dude. You know how many times a girl has told me a guy kills that was obsessed with them? And they're telling me, as in, like, this is so bad. This is so evil. John's the evil guy. And, bro, I want to cry in my head. And I stare at the girl like, if someone kills for me, I wouldn't leave my house for a month. Like, what the fuck? You know why they laugh, though? Because they think weak is evil. And sometimes, most of the time, they're right. But they're laughing as in, that guy could have me. He's so emotional, he killed himself. So she's laughing that the devil's gone. But it's really sad if you think about it. You see that guy who put a gun out on Twitter after she dumped him? That shit broke my heart, man. Yeah. Yeah, if you don't love God, you will love a woman till you kill yourself. It's so pathetic. Yeah, that's why Adam and Eve, he turned to Eve and not God. He listened to her and not God. And look what that brought. Okay, give us some laughs now. Yeah, when she's laughing hard, break touch barrier. Only when she laughs and poke. People laugh harder when you poke their stomach. But don't poke like those creeps who enjoy the poke. Bing! Just go quick, like you're a little child. Because a lot of you guys like hold your finger in, like, in her belly button, and that's... Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, they love Ted Bundy. They send him letters, these fucking whores. And don't do black belt shit. Like, when you see me talk to a girl and I go, yeah, I'm a rapist, this is the dating coach. Don't copy my game. This is so much psychic development talking to the opposite gender that I'm safe. But if you guys say that, you'll get tased. Don't ever do that. I do it to show you guys female nature, that they let a crush say anything. They let a crush be late, not give her time. But with you, if you don't give her time, she dumps you. You get it? They changed the rules for a crush. And I only teach how to crush them, as in, like, make her a crush. 2-week roller coaster, win. Or do it your way.
Go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Bruh donated $5. Yeah, she was taking black dick on the phone. She sounds muffled and it sounded weird, but we can hear the clap sounds of her cheeks in doggy style.
Trauma. It's trauma. It's your buddy's fault for not being a legend.
Mike donated $5. Club is too loud to talk to girls.
True.
I can't hear them. I say something good. They don't hear me. Trap card wasted. How do I make it work at the bar or club when it's loud?
When I ask for a number, I just text it and hand her the phone like this. Legit, I'm not gonna, hi, what did you say? I don't do that. If we've had fun and now we're getting drinks and I can't hear her, I was like, put your fucking shit in. And I look away as in, like, you better do it. I'm royalty, bitch. I am. Look, I'm Zherka now. It worked. All that game worked. They brought me here. Fuck. Don't ever smile when you're getting the number. Like, every time you guys give your number, you go like this. It's creeping her out. Her boyfriend don't look at her like that. You have to be her boyfriend in her head. Her boyfriend's like this. If he hands the Uber Eats to her, he's all mad and shit. That's you. You gotta be casual mad. No, it's really simple. Bro, if you do this to a girl, like you want to tell her something in her ear, you do this. If she don't come close, don't go to her. Everyone leans in. No, her anxiety's high. Don't do it. Don't do it. Literally wait. Wait till she comes here. Right? Or this is what I do. I go, come here. And then they lean like 2 centimeters. And I go like this. And she goes, what? And I go, and I'm not even saying anything in the club. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. But I know she's going to be like, oh, his face is so casual. He's not going to hurt me. He's treating me like a little sister. Like, I'm making fun of someone. Not that much, but. And then she goes like really close. And then I go, I don't know what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Because when she leans in close, boom, you have trust now. You're in the game. What is this? Ash?
Christian donated $5.44. We need more Rizz energy in 2024.
Fuck yeah.
W Rizz W Zherka. Christ is king.
No, when you talk to a girl at a club and you don't care if she hears it or not, they lean in because they feel like you're not invested in talking to them. Like you're treating them like one of the boys. You know? That's run max casual. That's the older brother zone. Older brother zone is the first 2 weeks you could do anything. Do anything. Yes. Fuck monkey, bro. We'll do a bit of monkey. How long to date before marriage? Well, it depends. If she's perfect, a month. But they're never perfect. Depends who it is. Any problems with veneers? So far, so good. No, I once did a bet. I was doing 21-hour streams every day for a year with my chat. And I said, I'm here. I'm talking all day. I bet I can quit cigarettes. And they're like, no, you can't. And for, was it 11 months, I didn't smoke. Not once. I barely even pissed. 21 hours just on a screen. And that literally nobody said shit. And I'm waiting for like, yo, you really showed us. And then I reminded my chat and they're like, yeah, good one, bro. And I was so pissed, I started smoking that day. I said, what the fuck was that? I just tried to show them that, like, I'm the man, nigga. I can do whatever the fuck I put my head to. And when I got no fucking nothing from chat, I was like, fuck these guys. Can I get similar tattoo like yours? Yeah, do whatever you want. What the fuck? Tattoos are gay. I think men with tattoos look so cringe, right? Like, it suits me. Right? Because I look like a rapist. But it doesn't suit nerds. Like when I see nerds with tattoos, I go, you're not really, it's not really working for you, bro. I don't like this look on you. You look like a fucking Bill Gates with a butterfly. Should you smash first time meeting? Fuck no.
Armando donated $5. Remember, boys. If you smash the girl on the first date, cool. But if you are looking for a girl and she fucks you on the first day, she is for the streets.
I mean, most people got their wives like that. Now check this out. Well, they're all for the streets, but check it out. Your first date with her has to have an event after her. So if I go get chicken wings with a girl for 2 hours at 8 p.m., at that same bar, or a bar next to there, we get chicken wings at 8 p.m., at 10, I go, all right, peace, and I leave. And she goes, whoa, he's not trying to bang me? He had chicken wings and he has somewhere to be. I hug her, I leave. She opens her Snapchat, sees my Snapchat story. I'm four bars down with 10 of my boys and a bunch of chicks. That's network. That I have a life, I have friends, I have this. You can have all my friends. You can have all my friends. And it shows the lowest level of desperation, which means her anxiety goes to zero. You can escalate, you can grab, you can kiss, you can do a lot more now. The first date cannot be about banging her, ever. Right? The first date, she has to feel abandonment. And it makes her think you have better shit to do.
bruh donated $5. Later that night he asked her why she did that and she said it felt so good she couldn't help it. She said she was so wet. My homie was pinching the fucking walls. Black niggas give the best dick I'd fly.
Yeah, yeah. It's that criminal dick. Now check it out. Avoid having a first date one-on-one with a girl. If you want her, bring a few of your friends and a few girls and bring her to the bar as a group. As a group, you can smash her. If it's one-on-one, you might smash in an awkward way where she links cringe to you, which is friction, right? As a group, wolf pack, you can smash within an hour of having a few drinks, you know? Because then she's like, we can smash and then we can go back to the bar to our friends and blah, blah, blah. She has to care, bro. No girl cares about you. Stop thinking that. They only care about themselves forever. And even when you have kids with them, then they care about the kids. It's never about you. Ever. That's why they only see you as an icon. You have to stay an icon. And then they go, I benefit off an icon. But it's all for themselves. Men live for women. Women don't live for men. Women live for themselves and then kids. And usually they choose themselves over the kids. Unless it's a strict dude telling them, yo, get it together. Relationship only lasts a month with you. You can't sustain her. If you can't sustain her, you either lacking status, network, and looks, and I don't mean one, I mean a bit of all, or you didn't imprint a good memory. Like you only have one chance to make a good impression. So if that's why I say, like, when all of my romance goes in the first weeks of meeting her. That's it.
Armando donated $5. Something I would do to get the girl wrapped around my finger is when I am about to make her come, I look her into her eyes with a serious face and voice and tell her, I'm falling for you.
Yeah, it's not really what you say, it's how you say it. And you can't fake that. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah. I never met an effective player that didn't dirty talk correct. Right? Like when they dirty talk, it would kind of turn me on. Like when we're all out with our friends and Chad says something to one of them that's very edgy, I look at him like, damn, if I was a chick, I'd hit him. I would hit that. I would bang Chad if I was a chick. Like it wasn't cringe when he said it. Like I can pick up on when dudes are good. I'm telling you, yeah. Like when your boys make moves, you cringe. But if you're not cringing because Chad made a move or said something edgy, you respect the fuck out of him. Like you go, whoa. Right? Because that's like, remember, it's a state of mind. If Zherka don't go out for a month, he's not that good. You know? But if I'm going out every night, I start entering my like flow state. So when I see a Chad in front of me do better than me for 2 seconds, I go, whoa, this guy's been going out every night. Like this guy's locked in. He is cozy here. Dirty talk examples, it's personal because every girl's different, right? That's a very personal thing. I'll give the hint, it's murder talk. It's psychopathic talk. But you have to do it in a playful, joking way first. Get to know her, build banter, build rapport, and then she'll even tell you she wants that. And they'll be shy when they tell you, when they're like soft asking for it. And you should encourage that too. You should encourage that. Like if she says, I liked when you said this and stuff, or something like that, you should encourage, be like, yeah. Don't just let her open up once and then be closed for the rest of her life. Encourage the whoredom to come out. Right? I even tell girls, like, don't kiss me like that. Kiss me like a slut. And then they'll do it correct. I don't really care about kissing. I'm doing it to bond quicker. You know, like speed run. Let's go. Put me in boyfriend zone, bro. I'm panicking. I'm impatient. No, it's not because they want to secretly be murdered. It's because they know feminine energy is the devil, the duat. So they want a man who can kill the devil, kill the pussy. That's why they want to be dominated. As in, you're a good man, you killed the dragon, right? Because they know their emotions are ruining everyone's life. That's the philosophical understanding I've come to. Best way to keep a bitch is to block a bitch. It's really risky if you don't have a lot of girls in abundance, though. So you could be dry on your phone quick. That's why abundance is so huge, right? And you have to show social value. So you have to take pictures with these bitches and shit, right? Like when I was building my dating course, why did I go to 100 models and go around taking photos and Snapchats and live streams with all these girls? It's because they're my commercial. You think I actually want to go out and meet all those fucking whores? I don't give a shit about that. You think I actually want to laugh with them and shit? No. I'm laughing at what Chat's saying about her fucking boil. Yeah. An example of a girl who has zero game is Demi Sucks. You know Aiden's girl? She has zero game. Because if she knew what the fuck she's doing with men, this is what she would have said. Hey, what's your body count? Should have been like this. What? And then Aiden would have shit his pants. That's how hot girls talk. They don't give it up.
Armando donated $5. Remember, you can do all the things Big Zherka is saying, but if your sex is lame, she will leave you. Buy a long-lasting spray, toys, and sildenafil. No joke.
No, don't do that. That's for fat liberal couples. Like all Chads, they don't toys. If you bring toys, she literally thinks you watch prawn all day. Don't do that, dude. That's not husband energy at all. Don't do that. She'd rather not get off than have a boyfriend with lightsaber and shit. What the fuck? No, and don't get into toys either. It's a fast way that's a fast way for her to get numb to who you are. You fucking with R2D2, you fucking faggot. No, I think here's how you know you're doing good is if she's nutting off your FaceTime calls when you're just talking to her, and to encourage her to, if she's nutting off calls, and dude, they can get addicted to FaceTime calls from a country away. You know what I mean? You know how many girls I've taken out of their cities because they're waiting for FaceTime fun? Yeah, they're all mental. Now, for me, it's torture because I need to squeeze something, right? So for me, I hate it. Yeah, usually I'm like, fuck this shit. We're way more visual. They're more mental. Yeah, now I've called girls when they're nutting, like you're fingering them, you fucking bitch, and she's like, and then they smile, like, why did you call me a? Because I use the same language on our dates as I do in the bedroom, so I don't sound cringe, because it's who I am. But if I sound like Peter Pan and Batman, that's cringe as fuck. It's like, you're not supposed to show, the persona is like you're compromised with society. The mask you put on for the world, she don't like masks, bro. No way, because she has death anxiety. She needs to know who you are. A woman wants a murderer who's honest. That's all they want. Okay? If you're a murderer who's like, I'm actually not a murderer, they don't want you, right? But if you say like, I used to kill people, don't be afraid. None of them look like you. You don't really rev me up for that kind of shit. She goes, what? You don't want to kill me, Sean? Why? What's so different from the others? Like, the others look more vulnerable, more feminine. You're kind of butch, nigga. You're a fucking dyke. And then she starts laughing. But careful with murder talk, It's like when you build rapport and shit, when you guys are cool. Sometimes I can sense it, though. If I meet a girl outside of a club and I can sense what she's like sometimes a girl will smile, and the smile reminds me of this other girl, and usually they have this. When a girl looks like another girl, they have the same attitude. It's so weird. Have you ever seen a girl that looks like someone that reminds you and they act the same? So like without even knowing her, I go in for a murder joke and she's laughing right away because I know it worked on the last one. It's weird. It's almost like they got the numerological code. Also, when you meet her, always downplay sexual talk, right? If she talks sexual, you pull it back. Because remember, sometimes they're doing that to be playful. They're not actually going to give it up, right? So don't just jump in there, right? See, if they're about it and serious, you can escalate. But if they're testing to see if you're a dog, you fell into a trap, bro. Because then she goes, whoa, loser, desperate, wants to finger me at the fucking McDonald's drive-thru, right? Yeah, no, I've done so much manipulative. I've done manipulative shit like this. I'd look at her at the drive-thru McDonald's and I'd be like this. I'd finger this shit out you right now, but I'm hungry. Where's my chicken nuggets? See, now the idea's in her head that I wanna progress whatever the fuck we are right now. But also, I'm not desperate. I'm not taking it. I want chicken wings or chicken nuggets. And so the idea's there, but she comes after. She's second, so she wants to be.
Gus donated $5. What if I don't have a crib, and I don't like having sex in the car? Also, how many dates till you smash?
If you bang her in the car, she'll block you. Always hotel and get a nice hotel. Like, I'm not saying expensive. I'm saying double what you normally get. Because just imprint. Even if you lose her, she literally her friends will do it. Her friends will fucking do it. If she tells her friends you're at a nice place, get piping her. Yeah, don't do anything that she won't. Don't ever do something with a woman that she won't repeat. That's dangerous, man. That's so, you lose her and you think about her, it's so bad, right? You don't even have to tell a girl you got a hotel. Bro, I would buy a hotel because I knew I'm going to win her over by the end of the night. And I would tell her last second, be like, I'm right up here. But if you tell her on the date, I got a hotel, she goes, slow down, Jack. We were just kidding about that stuff, right? That's risky because you could lose the money if she don't pipe. But that's good. I always lined up 5 girls. I told 5 girls I want to meet them downtown on Friday. And so if my date doesn't come up to my hotel, the other one goes, John, I thought we're meeting. It's been an hour. And I go, oh, yeah, I'll come I'm right here. So I'll line up all my fish for one day, say yes to all of them. I won't give them an address, but I will tell them it'll be downtown. They'll get all ready, and I'll keep them on standby. So one doesn't come, the other doesn't come, the other, right? Because I don't want to waste money and just stay in a hotel all alone and shit. You know, like all birds in one night. And the most beautiful part about having another girl waiting in case this one don't bang you is she can sense it. She goes, I'm going to go home now. You go, good night. And she goes, oh, what the fuck? He's got another bird. And you do. And then now she wants you more. You get to bang the other one. But if you say, Stacy, Saturday, Emma, Friday, Becky, Tuesday, if you spread it out, you're going to fucking shoot blanks on all. No. Best thing you could do, say yes to all and cancel on 4. Pick the hottest one, bang. What do you do once you know her trauma? Well, you could ask girls I dated. Like, I don't probe trauma. I don't think that's healthy. That's like the devil whispering in your ear. What's ideal 2-week romance? It's got to be not somewhere far away where she's tired traveling with you. So it's got to be far away enough to where it's foreign, but not too far where you're on a 12-hour flight. And it's got to be something where 2 weeks feels like a long time. So for example, if she's your crush, you just met her, you want to take her, you're not going to fucking do anything else. You're going to take her to, let's say, Cancun, Mexico, whatever, something, I don't know. Where do people go? 2 weeks on vacation feels like a long time for a couple. It's not like when you go with your boys, bro. So that long time is a long bond. That's a memory bond, you know? This guy's a bullshitter. Dude, I've had 1 million reviews on my website for my program, and not one review said it's bad advice. They all said this guy is a fucking nerd about this shit. But I want to win. I want to win. Fastest way to build an emotional bond with a girl is, like I said, vacation ASAP, right away. Get her out of the fucking country, go somewhere sunny, have a blast, and choose a resort that's so expensive that it's older people, so there's no ratchet energy. If you choose a resort with young sorority girls and frat guys, that's really bad. You got to show her the future of what it's like to have a husband. You know what I mean? And it's got, yeah.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal here.
Arson donated $5. Quick tip, get LED lights and put them red when you are going to smash. If you do anal that's satanic, but if you do, tell her I love you. But never admit or repeat it. Mess with her mind.
No, use blue lights. Like those movies with oat. If you put, this is symbolic, this is now, we'll go to alchemy. Movies with oceans and water gets her wet. It's literally psychologically proven. Like the movies you guys choose is important, right? And the movie should be good. Because if she's on your phone and you're on your phone, cringe. But if you're both into the movie, oh man. Oh, then you're fingering and you're like, I want to bang, but like I want to see what happens to Tom Hanks, right? Yeah. Yeah, always the most mid girl in the movie scenes say, dude, she's just like you. And never explain why. They don't even have to look alike. They just got to sound, well, it doesn't matter. Even if it's like, it could be anyone and she'll be like, how? But lower her, immediately lower her. Yeah. Yeah, if a hot girl comes on a movie screen, just this is what I do. I'll never cheat. Tell her to her face, right? And then the next scene, stare at the whore, just like this, like you're obsessed with the TV whore. Yeah, yeah. Do as much as you can to like make it a playful experience. Remember, chicks don't want romance and flowers unless you are the boyfriend. They want casual. Their dream scenario is to not cringe when you guys are making out. Like in the movies when they make out and laugh. That's how I hook up. That's literally 9,000 of my hookups has been her laughing, me laughing as we're undressing. That's exactly what you gotta do. You guys do the opposite. You try and make it intimate. Don't do that.
Arson donated $5.
That's desperate.
I usually watch Django Unchained with Jamie Foxx and tell her she's my slave.
Yo,
Then
me
things get
too.
kinky. I end up calling her the hard R as I doggy her.
Okay, that's a little far, bro. No, don't hard R in front of girls. They like. Okay. Yeah. 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 No, mid movie, just get up and literally say this to her. Let's go. She's, where? Get in your car, drive, get some McDonald's, go back. That's the full experience, bro. That way she goes, whoa, he didn't try and lock me up and bang me. Give the bitch fresh air. Just keep lowering anxiety so you can pipe. Because either way you're going to pipe, but you're going to pipe in a zero, there's no tenseness, you know? Yeah. Because if she cringed when she piped you even once, you're going to get blocked, bro. No, downplay, right? Don't say you have a big dick. Even if you do, downplay it. Always downplay it. Don't say she's going to enjoy it, ever. Say you're going to hate this kind of piping. Downplay, 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 down. No expectations. Yes. Yeah, never leave her on her phone. I don't know. You guys who leave the girl on her phone, if she's at your crib and on her phone, you suck. I've never even have to tell them, bro. Yeah, you know how many times I texted a girl, like, she'd be like, you want to meet up again? I'd be like, bro, you're on your phone. You're boring as fuck. Like, you when you're on your phone, you remind me I have work tomorrow. It's like, I don't want to be around that. I want to play. I want to go out with my boys. You're, like, reminding me of negative shit, bro. Like, I don't feel like, no human wants to stay on their phone. Yeah. No, if she has a hot sister, you say no comment right in front of her face. She goes, "This is my sister." You go, "Yo, no comment." There's so many times where she's like, "This is my sister." I'm like, "You're better." And then she would laugh because she knows she's not better. Yeah. And like, stay away from, you know how many sisters I bang? I've ruined families, bro. That's the one, I'm not a rat. I don't take guys' girlfriends, but the one ratty thing I do is ruin families. Like, if the sister's hotter, I always get it, or 4 months later she'll DM me and then I get it. Like, it is wild at Thanksgiving. Yeah. It's usually like a mean sister. They're not even getting along. It's so evil. Repent. I'm not even joking about this one. The worst thing I did is ruin a 20-year friendship with 2 girls. It was like, because the one that I was making out with started playing hard to get. So as soon as she went to bed, it was like a Halloween party, sleepover with the friends. When she went to bed, sitting right next to me is her friend. I smashed the shit out the friend. And it was the first time as an adult I cried for a woman. Because I went home and I just started crying. I felt so bad for her. And then she found out months later. It was brutal, bro. And then she still took me back. It was so sad. Yeah, she took me back when she had a boyfriend. So she became a demon. When she was engaged. Yeah. Half black, half white, something Spanish. I don't know what the fuck, but she was hot. But when she played hard to get and was like, "Oh, I'm going to bed," I'm like, "You don't do that to the bouncer of the city. What the fuck?" Right? And I remember because her friend usually just ditches. But when it was just us 2, I looked at her, I'm like, "Don't be scared." And then she's like trying to prove she's not scared. But usually she gets up and leaves. Like, we've been alone so many times. And then she's just stayed. And I was like pouring drinks like this. And then I handed her the drink. And then myself, as in, "You're next." And she's like, I didn't have to talk to her. She knew when I handed her the drink. Let's do something stupid. Evil shit, bro.
Jason donated $5. My sister is dating a guy and the guy has a hot sister but she has a off and on relationship. How would you slide in? I only spoke to her when I had my ex and they vibed. They don't talk anymore.
Yeah, that's hard. I don't know. I tell the truth. If I don't know something, can't imagine. DMing wouldn't work, right? Yeah, and I don't do that thing that works. Like, a lot of guys run into the girl somewhere. I don't do that. I think that's stalker shit, bro. Right? It's tough. It's tough. How do you convince a shy girl? Shy girls don't exist, bro. They're whores. Shy girls, it just means you're not good. There's no such thing as shy. Shy are not what you think they are at all. The second the shy one says, "Zherka feels like an older brother," they become normal and they open and they go crazy. It doesn't exist. Yeah, demonic. Yeah. What the fuck? Bro, I'm wrapping this stream up. Fuck this shit. I'm bored of you guys. What do I do if I want a girl that is taken? I just gave that advice in detail. You tell her you're taken, so she starts opening up with you, and then when there's an opening, you can, yeah. Women love to flirt. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie, man. If I want to run perfect game in the nightclub, you know what I would do right now? I would buy a fake wedding ring, walk in, and take every bitch. Literally everything. That's how evil women are. That's, bruh. Any party I'd go to, any industry, any place I worked at, any Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Step 1, get a girlfriend. Step 2, tell everyone she's yours. And step 3, let your girlfriend fuck up and act like a bitch, and all her friends will DM me. That's how it works. Men who hide their girlfriends don't get as much. They think they're doing something, they're not. Bitches will take you when you're taken immediately. They see you as rare. Best numerological code for a woman is 6, 7, and 4.
Let's go, pal. I'm making a withdrawal.
Not for me.
Nigga donated
Seven's
$5. If my bitch isn't listening, I whip the Quran out and start reading. When you coming back to America?
Very soon. All right. What are we reacting to first? Okay. I didn't stream yesterday. I gave the hours today. Now shut the fuck up.